Hi Sagittarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the 7th to the 13th of February 2022. Thank you so much for joining me, and I want to remind you per usual this is a general weekly read, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. But I do want to thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and if you're new to the channel, your subscriptions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your support and love on this channel as it grows. But as well, if you're looking to book a personal reading with myself, the options are down below. Wow, as I struggle. Just reach out via email, shoot me a quick message, and I'll get that started for you. But as well, don't forget to stick with me to the very end of this reading to get an answer to your very own yes or no question. All right? The overall message, more importantly, for your week that I received: this will transform everything. This will transform everything. Let's pull some cards. I'm going to put this to the side. Alrighty, we're going to pull the overall focus, if you will, from the Star Seed Oracle deck. From my lovely Sagittarians, if you will, for this upcoming week, the 7th to the 13th of February. Okay, we got the Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, making your life a moving prayer. All right. And so I feel as if there's a level of hope that you need to keep alive throughout the week when it comes to what you want to move towards, when it comes to the changes that are taking place, when it comes to a transformation that you are personally going through. It feels like your life as a whole, including the souls that you're connected to, being pushed to stay devoted to what you want to see be successful, even if it's just a change towards simplicity, even if it's something regarding helping one, if not multiple, other people. It doesn't mean that devotion needs to be a level of stress involved. It doesn't need to have, do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean it needs to be a stressful process. It just means to keep that hope alive, to be optimistic, to manifest the success of whatever this is that Spirit's saying. Devotion is key at this time, to keep your heart pure and open to the possibilities. Wow. Let's pull the main part of the reading from the Light Seers deck. For my lovely Sagittarians, for this upcoming week to continue for Sag. Interesting energy, quite heavy in the center. We have the Ten of Swords and the Tower. Feeling a little bit alone throughout the week, even if you have a lot of people surrounding you, helping you, or just connected to you in a lot of ways. Focus on an ending, if not two endings that need to take place, or just happened. You can't get it out of your mind. It's part of this transformation. It feels like an old part of you is being put to rest. I know that sounds dramatic. It feels expected, but it will change everything. It will change who you are to a certain extent. Doesn't mean on a soul level you're not who you used to be. It just means you're a new upgraded version of you. I feel like it's part of your maturity process for some of you, or simply a process of becoming more spiritually connected. However it works for you with this butterfly here. It is a week where you are transforming in the midst of all that's happening, in the midst of potentially chaos. You may sort of feel a little bit on edge due to it all. Other people may not fully get what you're going through, but I feel like it's partially because you're not explaining or wanting to be open or vulnerable about what you're going through. The Ten of Swords, that definitely makes sense why you feel a little bit sort of on your own in this process, this transformation. But it is a week where you're being reminded to stay devoted to who you are in the process. Don't lose who you are, but don't forget to be open to this transformation to the point where you're feeling fresh and new. There's something huge to be gained from it. It may all feel a bit surprising, a bit shocking, but I feel like your eyes are being open to the possibilities, as there is a level of you wanting to protect your peace throughout the week, but people just sort of talking to you, messaging you, inquiring, seeing what you're up to. People might sort of see that you're going through a bit of a in-between stage of your life, or of your week and want to see what's up, and you may just not even know how to respond. Um, with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, it's a week where you're pushed to walk towards the sun, happier days. If you ask yourself on a serious note, right, on a very personal level, have you been truly happy these days? To an extent, at times, sure. Has it come from what you've been working towards? Has it stemmed from your own individual soul level? I feel like it more so comes from helping other people. Sure, okay, fair enough. From other people's successes, other people's, you know what I mean? I feel like you're finding happiness and fulfillment outside of you, which can work a lot of the times or some of the time. But you need to find that you need to recognize this week that part of you walking towards the sun and happiness is about you finding that happiness within, right? Doing something for you and therefore feeling fulfilled and I'm hearing dramatically successful, okay? Um, Certain levels of drama that pour out of your soul at points throughout the week is maybe a cry for help or just um, a need to express oneself in a different way. Wow, I just got a little bit emotional, but we have the Emperor at the top of the deck. And so when you find yourself feeling quite stern throughout the week, needing to sort of plan, figure things out, you wanting to sort of distract oneself from what you're going through to figure this or that out, okay? It just feels like you would rather figure out other people's plans, situations, help them out, or you might want to sort of buckle down and figure out the next stages of your life or the next stage of your life. Um, Certain changes in order to forget about this dramatic transformation or this alone feeling. You might feel like what you're planning for, sorting through, can't really involve too many other people. But all the meanwhile, it's like you are finding that an ending that's coming to be within you. Okay, it doesn't feel like a situation outside of you. For some of you, it could be. It's just pushing you to plan a lot, right? It could feel like someone else's situation that's ending in your life could push you to enter this sort of empress state of mind. And you just feeling like this isn't a matter to be taken lightly, but you may be adding too much pressure to a situation, or you might be stressing oneself out. So just take a deep breath as I can't look away from the emperor's face, all right, as I'm being pushed to show it up close. That's how you're coming off throughout the week. If you can see it as clear as possible, that was key wording. If you can see it as clear as possible, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I would watch the Virgo reading. That's their overall message. You're going to find that you will see a lot of success down the line, but you won't understand how it's meant to come to be, as there is a level of motivation that's meant to come to be from this transformation, this ending, that you do expect to a certain extent. You're going to find that you moving forward will be more of a passionate individual than someone who just wants to sort of accomplish work, um, buckle down and sort of help in a lot of ways. Doesn't mean that helpful part of you is going to dissipate. It just feels as if you're going to feel more passionate about your own endeavors, what your own creations, your own future, okay? And so therefore reminding oneself and being reminded by Spirit and the universe, this transformation is a bit shocking, but it's purposeful. I'm hearing now this is all the cards that need to come out. I don't recall a weekly reading where there is just sort of I'm hearing a temple, okay? A pyramid-esque formation coming to be. Wow, interesting wording. You will impress yourself with how you word things throughout the week, and it's like, damn, okay, yeah, all right, I'm good. But with the devil coming out, don't overthink, what's coming to an end, what needs to be adjusted and developed. Don't overthink when you're feeling alone or in the process of this development by oneself, all right? That's when you're most at risk of allowing that mind to race or go to many different areas of your life. Don't compare what you're going through to the past, all right? Let it be. Let it be, all right? I now actually feel the need to pull one card over here. The Six of Swords. It's time to walk away from an old way of living that has felt stressful up until this point. It's time for you to understand that your guides are pulling you towards a healthier way of living, period. And that could have to do with a lot of your unhealthy habits up until this point, a lot of self-reflecting but not overthinking needing to take place, And remember that this transformation throughout the week is necessary, maybe a little bit shocking, but expected at the same time. But it will change everything for the better. All right? So let's answer your question. Take a moment if you need to. Alrighty. For Sagittarius. As it picks up speed, you can see the answer to your question is yes. You got a yes. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. To book a personal reading, just shoot me an email. You'll see everything you need down below. Hoping you have the most amazing week. I wish you nothing but the best, sending you so much love and light, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Sag.